What's going on, my little piglets? It's your BFF Pork Chop here, and I'm coming at you with entry number 4 of the June Vlog Challenge. June 4th, 2018. How's everybody doing? Happy National Cheese Day. Again, I don't make these up. For some reason, some council gets together and they're like, okay, today's cheese day. And then next week it'll be like cheeseburger day, and the next week it'll be like International Hug a Stranger Day, just stuff like that. Yesterday I missed a very, very important day, and I apologize. I saw it on my calendar last night. I couldn't for the life of me remember last night, but it was National Cancer Survivor Day. So if you or anyone you know has survived cancer, God bless you. God bless your friends. God bless your families. God bless your neighbors. Everybody. Cancer is nothing to mess with. I've actually had a few people that have had cancer in my life and cancer scares in my life, including my mother, who close calls each time, but she never had breast cancer. So my mom kicked cancer's ass even before it got to her. So that's how tough my mom is. Everybody so far has been positive in the comments, even though there's only like a select few of you. The comments have been overall positive, and I thank you so much. I appreciate that. If you guys can send your thoughts and prayers for me for my job situation. My job situation is a little scarce right now. I applied for like 4 more jobs today, and hopefully to get a phone call from at least one of them within this week. I'm actually hitting the road Wednesday, getting up bright and early, 6 a.m. Wednesday, and the wife and I are going to go to Albuquerque for her friend Kendall's wedding, and we're staying Wednesday through Saturday, so the vlogs will be remote. The remote vlogs will be in New Mexico, Albuquerque to be exact. And I might even show you around like the venue of the wedding on Saturday. That's when the wedding is. And then hopefully we're going to come back Saturday night. And so hopefully Sunday I will be back here in the garage. All I know is right now is because my wife's the maid of honor. That's why she has to go so early. And me being the husband who is unemployed and being really close with the bride, I have decided to go. I actually at one point contemplated not going because, job search, but we made a deal that if I do get an interview within the week, then I'm just going to take the car and go. Go to the interview and then come back to pick her up at some point. Hopefully that'll happen between Wednesday and Saturday. I would greatly appreciate thoughts and prayers. But anyway, if you guys want to leave me any questions, I usually put this at the end, but I realize that a lot of people probably just tread off towards the end and they don't stay. But if any of you guys want to leave me questions, and I will respond to them in an orderly manner. And by orderly manner, I mean I will respond to them the following vlog. So, yeah, it's really hot in this garage today. I forgot that I did the night vlogs the past few days, so I actually like the night one better than the day ones because it's actually pretty freaking hot today. It's been hot every single day that I've done these vlogs, Colin. Sorry if you can hear the train in the background. We live pretty close to a train track. That's something that we didn't think about whenever we got the house, and the first night we laid down and we heard the train, we both went... So... that's interesting. Thank you for the compliment. I think it was Mr. Awesome that gave me a compliment for the haircut. Sorry, it's a little messed up today. I haven't had a chance to style it today because I woke up this morning and my wife and I, she had to go get her car registered and also get the registration changed to her last name to my last name because we've only been married for a year and she hasn't changed everything over. It's no big deal. I'm just kidding. Baby, I know we're probably laying in bed watching this right now. And I apologize. I'm just messing with you. At one point, she was like, you know what? I'm just going to keep my address at Potter County and not change my last name. And I'm like, well, okay, I'll just keep my address at my grandma's because that's where I was living before the apartment and before the house. I was living with my grandmother. So some of my documents still have my grandmother's address as my current address, which I need to fix. But that's okay. We'll figure it out. Life is something that you figure out with the people around you, and the great convenience of it is most of us don't have to do it alone. And thank God I don't have to do it alone because a lot of people ask me, they're like, what are you doing with your life? I'm just like, my response is usually winging it. Like I'm just going with the flow and hopefully I can live day to day and not have to worry about dying or, eating something very suspicious and then like getting a disease or something like that. I just wing life. life and we just fly. We just wing it. So I am sweating like a preacher right now. Holy God. Woo. I might transfer this back into the house. Currently, right now, Jess is playing Rock Band, and she's singing, and she's very good at it. First time I've ever heard her sing. So, Jess, if you're watching this, you're a great singer. Keep it up. Most of it's classic rock, and classic rock is the gateway to my heart. So, if you listen to classic rock, then like Jess is doing right now, she's singing classic rock. So, awesome. She was doing Cherry Pie. She did Dream On. What else did she do? Couple of other like 80s hair band songs, which that is my favorite genre of all time. So anyway, so the song that got stuck in my head this morning, it was because of last night. I'm still pulling hair out of my collar. The song that got stuck in my head this morning, because last night we played Rock Band. We did about an hour and a half set list, and the song that got stuck in my head was Even Flow by Pearl Jam. So I added that to the playlist today, and I realized I made a mistake that I put Couch Potato instead of Trash Day by Weird Al. So I changed that. So now it's Trash Day, Sabotage, Hold On to 18, and now Even Flow has been added to that playlist, which I am going to add the playlist to my Facebook, as well as probably down in the comments, probably all 30 of these videos, and be like, here are the songs that are stuck in my head. Here are the songs that are stuck in my head. And at the end of it, I will just post it like publicly, and people can go and listen to the playlist. And the weird songs that get stuck in my head, you guys can now officially get inside my head, know what it's like to be stuck in my head. Because, again, I wake up every morning with a different song stuck in my head. Unless I'm like binging an album, like I'll listen to the same album like back to back to back to back, which is what I did with Nickelback's Feed the Machine album for a while. Like if I'm like doing activities around the house, like if I'm mowing or if I am vacuuming or even if I'm just like dusting, I will usually listen to Creatures of the Night. That's something that I've been doing since I was a kid. Whenever my grandparents would allow me to mow the yard, they would give me the lawnmower, so I just pop in my headphones, and usually it was either a CD player, my crappy MP3 player, or my fantastic iPod, and then eventually my cell phone because I had enough gigabyte storage. But it was always Creatures of the Night album that I would listen to. Don't know why, but it's just one of those albums that I can just listen to back like, over and over and over and over again and never get tired of it, and I still love the songs. Every single song on that album is gold, in my opinion. And it's also the album that my dad used to listen to on the bus when he and his teammates would go to a football game. That they would listen to Creatures of the Night to get pumped up. So I listened to Creatures of the Night to get me through my chores, to get me through my everyday activity life. So now that I'm talking about Creatures of the Night so much, I guarantee you that probably one of the songs will get stuck in my head tomorrow morning, and I'll add it to the playlist. So Kiss will finally make its appearance on the playlist. It only took 5 days. We'll see. We will see. The topic that I want to talk about is, in the Kiss world, there is a very interesting thing going on between Vinnie Vincent and the rock. I forgot the name of the podcast, but this one of the co-hosts of the podcast created like a convention, kind of like a Comic-Con convention, like, you know, those conventions that like people go to and stuff like that. He created one, like a rock and roll one, and Vinnie Vincent was slated to be like the main guest. And for those of you that don't know who Vinnie Vincent is, Vinnie Vincent was the guitarist that replaced Ace Frehley back in 1982, 83. And he was the Ankh Warrior, so if you go look and see like any live Kiss concert with the last stages of the makeup in the 80s, it's Vinnie Vincent, not Ace Frehley, which pissed a lot of people off because like even like the tour programs and stuff like that, even some of the t-shirts had Ace Frehley on the t-shirts, and then they see Vinnie Vincent, and I'm sure people are like, who the hell is this guy? There's like, did Ace get a new makeup? You know, why is he doing that? Why is he using a violin bow for his guitars? Like, Vinnie was an interesting guy. Vinnie is a very interesting guy. I love Vinnie Vincent, love Vinnie Vincent Invasion, love Kiss, every era of Kiss. I'm a Kiss fanboy, and you can take that to the bank. But anyway, Vinnie Vincent canceled his appearance at this expo. And of course, people went off, saying, "Oh, Vinny back to his old tricks," because Vinny has had a pattern of like staying in the spotlight for a little bit and then promising a new album, promising new songs, promising a brand new T-shirt line, promising this, promising that, promising this, a new tour, anything like under the sun, and then he grabs as much money as he can quickly, and he makes the dash. So a lot of people are like, "Oh, here we go again, Vinny being Vinny," because he appeared at a couple of expos, and I'm sure he made plenty of money at those expos. He did the Kiss. He did an expo in Atlanta, and then he did another expo in Florida somewhere. And I'm sure that he made plenty of money. I'm sure that he made plenty of, because I think he was charging like it's either $50 or $100 for an autograph and a picture. So I'm sure he had a boatload of fans that would give him like $50 to $100 for a picture, which I would. It's Vinnie Vincent. Even though he's like one of the lesser known members of Kiss, he's still very important to me because he is on Creatures of the Night. And the following album, Lick It Up, I think he wrote 8 of the 10 songs on that album, like co-wrote or wrote on that album. So he was a big impact. So whenever you hear Kiss play like Lick It Up or even I Love It Loud, I believe he co-wrote I Love It Loud with Gene, then Vinny had his hand in writing that song. So those 2 songs are still staples today in the Kiss set list, and they were written by Vinnie Vincent. So he made a big impact on Kiss. Plus, he helped on the Revenge era, so without him, we would have gotten the Kiss song Unholy, which is Metallica light kind of feel to it. If you go listen to Unholy by Kiss, it is pretty much like an album that, or a song on the album that I think Metallica, like Gene and Vinnie could have wrote for Metallica, and Metallica probably could have put it on like the Black Album or something like that. It would have sounded fantastic. Either way, it is a great song. You should go check it out. Even my wife, the first time she heard Unholy, she thought it was Metallica because of how heavy it is, and the drums and the guitar, and the way that Gene sings. It does sound like a Metallica song. But I think that'd be cool if Metallica did a cover of Unholy like when they went on tour, because I know that they have a cover of like Stone Cold Crazy and Am I Evil and Turn the Page and stuff like that. So I think it'd be kind of cool if they added Unholy by Kiss to their set. I know that Black Veil Brides once in a while does it in their set list. Once in a blue moon they do Unholy by Kiss on their set list. And that's with Gene's consent. But anyway, the whole Vinny situation is very interesting, to say the least. And the other thing I wanted to talk about today was, I believe, starting today and through the rest of the week, I think Friday the 13th is having Double XP week. So if you guys are playing Friday the 13th, go play. I'll probably hop on tomorrow morning and probably live stream it. So you guys will get a live stream Friday the 13th and a vlog before I get out of here. And by here, I mean Amarillo for a little bit. Get out of Texas and go see how the New Mexicans live for about half a week. So I'm interested. I'm excited about that. So that's that. So Friday the 13th. What else is there? I should really write this stuff down because most of the stuff is in my head and I forget stuff. And anyway, so are you guys going to be eating anything for National Cheese Day? Let me know if you're going to be eating anything interesting. I think cheeseburgers, chili cheese fries, fried cheese on a stick, cheese sticks, mozzarella sticks, anything like that. I'm just droning on because I'm trying to cover the last minute of this vlog because it's getting to the 14-minute mark right about now. So there's 14 minutes right there. Ooh, that was magic. It's like I knew that was going to happen. I was going to tell you all guys a quick story. Jess and I went to go eat lunch at KFC today, and the cashier must have been a new guy because when he took our order, they have a Monday special, which is like a breast and a chicken leg and a side and a biscuit for like $2, $3. So I ordered 2 of those, and he rang me up for one of them. So when I got my food, I only had one of them, and I was like, hey, I need another one. So they added another one. And I think the whole time the cashier and the manager were like talking like, this guy just stole a combo. This guy just stole a Monday special. You need to keep an eye on him. I might call the cops. Because they were like over in the corner like, talking to each other. And everything. I was like, what the hell? But, I mean, so being the good guy I am, I was like, I think you only rang me up for one of them. He's like, yeah, I did. So I went and I bought another one, so it's no big deal. Nothing ventured, nothing gained. Another $3 out of my bank account. Who cares? All right, guys, there's a 15-minute mark. I've gone over my 15 minutes. My 15 minutes of fame still continues. I'm just kidding. All right, guys, so please, like I said, leave me comments, leave me questions. Any topics you guys want to talk about, leave it down in the comments. Give me a thumbs up, share the video, enjoy the video. I hope you guys are enjoying this vlog, and I hope that everybody has a great day. So, and always remember, my little piglets, Colin Pork Chop loves y'all the mostest. Y'all take it easy, guys, and I'll see y'all tomorrow. Bye, guys!